Thank you, Chris. New details. The man who killed an 88-year-old woman more than 20 years ago learned his fate today. Michael Burr will spend at least 10 years in prison for the killing of 88-year-old Mary Prier of Lennon.
Prier's murder went cold until November 2021 when forensic evidence taken from the scene in 1997 matched Burr's DNA. Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson tells TV5's James Felton he's glad to finally see a decades-old case come to a close.
So it certainly wasn't a surprise. This has been decades in the making.
Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson talking about time behind bars that Michael Burr was sentenced to today. The judge gave Burr 10 to 20 years for the murder of 88-year-old Mary Prier in 1997. She was beaten and suffocated. Her body was discovered in a swampy, wooded area near Lennon Road and M13, about 150 yards from her home. 26 years later, her family is getting justice.
Today, we were able to get truth and time. And for that, they are grateful.
Although Prier's murder case went cold, it was always on Swanson's mind.
I had this case assigned to me 21 years ago. And, it took me across the country following up leads and interviews and dead ends. And you just got to stay with it.
Investigators got their big break in November 2021. That's when forensic evidence taken from the scene in 1997 was linked to Burr's DNA. Swanson tells TV5 he's pleased with Burr's punishment.
The family wanted the truth, and Michael Burr wanted to give the truth. So it was a good resolution for everybody. 10 to 20 years, lifetime monitoring.
James Felton, WNEM, TV5.
Burr was sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison for his charge of second-degree murder and 10 to 20 years for his charge of first-degree criminal sexual conduct. The sentences will run concurrently.